She used to have cancer when she was 7. Said to me, "Can I have a picture with you?"
You agree?
Yeah.
The way I met Omar was actually very organic. I was walking around campus, which is something I do every day, many times. This time it happened to be during a break, and I see in the distance this young boy with running around with very long hair, and I called him. I said, "Omar, come here. Tell me, what's going on with your hair? Why aren't you cutting it?" He said, "I can't cut it yet." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because it hasn't reached the length I needed to reach." He said, "I need to grow it 2 more centimeters, and then I can cut it because that's the length they need for cancer patients." Of course, I was blown away by this, at the time, 7-year-old. He's 8 now. Omar just had his 8th birthday in April. But at that point, maybe it's not unusual. Many people have grown their hair and cut it before. I think what is unusual here is he's a boy and he's Emirati. Don't forget, this was a huge challenge in this community for a boy to grow his hair. And for a long time, I'd venture to say he was bullied. He was, not only him, even his family, especially his parents, for the choice they made in letting their boy grow his hair. We were approached by the Ministry of Education, who were very gracious in adding us to the initiative called Adidak, which was launched by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. And we got in our cars and drove down to Abu Dhabi. And it was quite an experience, because we thought first it was going to be we meet Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. But that evolved to becoming so many others, because it was Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, then it was Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, and then along with them were Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed, so Fazza', Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed, Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed, Sheikh Saif bin Zayed, His Excellency Hamadi, the Minister of Education, Her Excellency Jamila Al-Mehri, the Ministry of State. It became overwhelming. And this boy, he doesn't settle for the handshake. He hugs and he brings people down for the khashin. And he was just simply like an 8-year-old boy, very genuinely expressing his love for these leaders, these awesome leaders he grew up hearing about. Especially Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed at that point was very moved by the story, because when we took the group picture, as he was exiting, he took Omar on the side and asked him if he could take a photo with him. And that's the famous photo of them. And then I found out later that His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid also asked who is Omar and what is his story. His classmates embrace his story. They're too young to say sentences like "we are proud of him," and they embrace it, and they're happy that he's their friend.